Hello and welcome to Where the Living Room Used to Be, a podcast about Rhode Island's music scene. All right, five, Leland Baker. What is or was your favorite Rhode Island record store?
Oh,
This could also be like a music store as well. We've had some people throw those out as well. So,
yeah. Honestly, I can't think on one. I know they're around, but I mean, if we're gonna say a music store, I would say Robert's Music in West Warwick. It's a store. It's where I got my saxophone, my current saxophone from. And
cool.
Yeah, they sell instruments and do lessons and stuff.
Yeah,
but they're great. They're great repairmen. They repair my saxophone over there. So, it's a great store. It's I would say it's important to the scene.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of an instrumental music store.
Yeah, and they're on Bald Hill Road, correct? Is that thinking of the right store? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, in this plaza. Yep.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. My wife plays clarinet in the Rhode Island Wind Ensemble, so she's had to get some repairs done down there. So,
yep.
Cool. Yeah. Nice shout out. Totally.
Yeah, they do good work. Yeah.
Cool. What is your favorite drink that's tied to Rhode Island?
That's tied to Rhode Island.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like a coffee milk or Dell's lemonade, or any frozen lemonade place, or a local coffee roaster or craft brew or something like that. Anything?
Now that you brought up lemonade, I gotta say, Dell's is a classic, but also there's one Mr. Lemon's.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite lemonade places off of I think it's off of Douglas Ave in Providence. Can't remember what street it's actually on, but yeah, they're the best.
Cool. Yeah, Mr. Lemon. All right, yeah. There's a great new podcast called Road Rash that talks about Rhode Island food. It's basically a local Rhode Islander tries to explain food to his friend that lives in Virginia, and they just did an episode on all of the different frozen lemonades and kind of had a battle royale with that. So, highly recommend checking that out. Road Rash. What is your favorite place in Rhode Island? It could be like a park, certain neighborhood, city, a beach, just like a place that you enjoy hanging out, so.
Well, due to my profession, I'm out at night a lot. I'm performing or whatever, hanging. So I like the West End area of Providence. I tend to frequent that area. Just some cool, low key cocktail bars or speakeasies. As I was saying in the other segments, I played Cortland Club, which is in that area. Really cool speakeasy cocktail bar. But I like the neighborhood. It's also the neighborhood that my family is originally from here in Providence. So, yeah, that area. But also the beaches. I mean, I got to say, if we're going to throw out a beach, it's, of course, now I say it's my favorite. The name's escaping me. This is the name of that beach. Yeah. It's by Matunic. It's by Matunic Oyster Bar. Matunic. Yeah, Matunic.
Matunic, yeah.
Yeah, Matunic. I remember the food, but not the beach. But yeah,
Cool. What is your favorite Rhode Island pizza?
So I'm not really a pizza person, not to offend anybody, but
what?
Yeah, that's it. Turns off the camera.
Yeah.
I would say, seafood. I grew up with seafood. My family's huge, as of course, New England, huge seafood lovers. So back in the day, which was right next to Bobby's, Horton's Seafood. I don't know if you remember Horton's Seafood.
No.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah, talk about that. What's that about?
They were a staple right next to Bobby's in East Providence, and they just had some of the best not even just like fish and chip and seafood platters, but they also had like baked options. Like they did the whole stuffed shrimp and stuff. I think they closed down or eventually, sold the business maybe 5 years ago or so, maybe longer than that. I can't remember, but it definitely hit.
Yeah.
when they closed.
Wow.
But yeah, I like that place.
Yeah, cool. So you're just a big seafood, like that. That's your go-to.
I guess that's my go-to. I mean, at least when I was young, growing up.
Yeah.
I'm a little more adventurous these days, but pizza's still kind of. I got to be careful because I got that gluten sensitivity, So
yeah, well, you got to go hit up like Nice Slice. They do, gluten-free options. They also have vegan options. And,
I did hear that. Right.
Yeah. So,
right on Westminster Street, I think.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And last one, what is your favorite event in Rhode Island?
Oh, most of them are during the summer, and so I would. Yeah, the big one is Newport Jazz Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been going there every year since '08. Obviously not this past year because they didn't have it. But me and my friends, particularly two of my friends I grew up with, we would go there every year since 2008, and it was it's amazing. So
cool. Yeah, what are some of the standouts with that event, or what is your experience with it as being a jazz player taking all this stuff in? As I know how great it is, but as opposed to just a passive jazz listener, what is your experience like as someone that's actively doing it and part of the scene?
Yeah. I think it's a great space, number one, where they have it, Fort Adams. It's scenic. But yeah, with the music, I mean, Newport Jazz Fest is one of the oldest jazz festivals in the world. So there's a lot of history, a lot of albums I started listening to were recorded live at Newport. So just being in that space of where people like Miles Davis and Thelonious Monk and John Coltrane and Dinah Washington and, Ella Fitzgerald and whoever else played at.
Yeah.
And then seeing some of the best, jazz players today continue that tradition. It's just a high level music festival. And it's, it's just a good vibe.
Cool.
Really. So,
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, Leland, thanks again. This was fun.
Thank you, James. Definitely. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Charles Darwin was buried in a church. Her attitude's as heavy as a purse. Life's brevity, pennies for your words. The pendulum as steady as the nerves of a chakra. I let you know what it is without a teleprompter. Hard to tell a fella not to sell sriracha while you watch. I'm shooting missiles, smoking a stogie, laughing maniacally while barely hanging off of this helicopter, painting sceneries. A young Bob Ross, you now on sauce, loud. More than half y'all saw some right. How I got they might not be the Anunnaki, but I cracked the code of Hammurabi. I'll be damned. Spend another minute thinking how I'm committed. Find asylum right down the line, and until I double up, yup, O's the Cheerios. Hello, governor. With the propaganda, cue the schedule. Made a promise to myself when I was broke, then I straight from looking down and stuff. Aiming for the throat, you can call it sink or swim. And I'm afloat, so I ain't using my energy until I'm on the boat. Got some trees I'ma blow. Whiskey then I'm sipping, that tipsy then I'm sinking. Ay, I ain't even think I need a refresh, good Lord, I need a refresh, good now, come on. Hey, off the plane to the rhythms of steel drums. Biden man stepping out with a steel pulse. Making rash decisions, thinking you still young, while every politician is itching to steal votes. Shaquille O'Neal knows, so does John Henry. Died raging against the machine, not depending on something to do something for you. Dug that, then was struck, oh yeah. Bodega can't go ya, tocarro con habichuela. Rapata ropa vieja, on mamas empanadas. Make it stretch like mozzarella, pull up, rewind selector. Nothing's off the record, getting everybody lit. This that beat, Nick Tesla, yes sir. Meet me at Finesse's automatic, either way you do. The main ingredient, everybody plays the fool sometimes, but I try to keep my third eye on that saber too. Hold the unobtainable. Ay, I made a promise to myself when I was broke that I straight from looking down and start aiming for the throat. You could call it sink or swim, and I'm afloat. Cause I ain't using my energy till I'm on the boat. The trees I'ma blow, whiskey then I'm sipping. Back, tipsy, sink. Ay, I ain't even think I need a refresh, good Lord, I need a refresh, good Lord, come on.